Okay, so without showing you the students' information that I'm using, this is how MyOn looks once the child has chosen a book. Now, these are some of the icons I want to show you. I always tell the little ones to just press the blue bar instead of telling them to press the start button, because they're like, where is it? And this red box, I always call it the red house, to let them know this is what you press when you're done reading the book. So parents, here's an ideal of what a book sounds like.
Tiranosaurio Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Por Helen Frost.
By Helen Frost.
Then there's an arrow here. I always tell the students, click this arrow.
A tall dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus Rex was a tall dinosaur with big teeth.
Un dinosaurio muy alto. El tiranosaurio Rex era un dinosaurio muy alto con
And notice, as the book is reading to the students, it's highlighting each word.
dientes muy grandes.
They go to the arrow.
Tyrannosaurus Rex lived in prehistoric times. It lived about 70 million years ago in western North America.
El tiranosaurio Rex vivió en la era prehistórica. Vivió hace cerca de 70 millones de años en el oeste de América del Norte.
Now, how you can make this a family night of reading, you can always click the mute button. And when it goes to the next page, then you'll just read it. You can click play and you'll read it. Now, you can also just let it show this way, and then you can just read it instead of keeping up with their reading, and you can go on to the next one. But I want the students to start using MyOn on their own so they can choose the books that they like. And then sooner or later, parents, you can come in on it and you can choose books together. So I'm going to raise this volume back up.
12 feet. 4
now
meters
I'm going to go
tall.
all the way to the end of this book because
Tyrannosaurus,
I'm just going to show you what we want students to do at the end. Now, when they get to the end of the book, of course, you want their reading time to be longer than what I just had. But once they get this book, they get to the end of the book, I want them to always press I finished the book, because every time they finish the book, they get points for finishing. And sometimes we do little incentives for students who have read so many minutes or who have read so many books. So you don't want them to skim through a book like I just did. You want them to read the book or and they will. They'll want to read that book over and over. So when they're done, they can click here. Or if they want to read the book again, they can just go back to the arrow. But usually I always tell them, make sure you click this button so you can get your points. So now this is an older student, so it asks the student to give a review. And you can give a review or not, or you can write something as they get older. And then it'll go, and this is a book quiz. The book quiz only comes up for the older students. I disable it for pre-K and kinder because right now we just want them to read the books. So yes, they do have little quizzes as they get older, and they just ask them maybe about 5 or 10 questions. Usually it's 5 for lower grades and 10 for upper grades. But that's it. And the student will just be redirected to go to a new book.